My first ever 18-2 FUT Champs finish, packing a 500,000 coin player, and opening all my Future Stars swap packs. These are the highlights of this week's episode of the FIFA 23 Collection Book. The series where I have to collect every player 75 rated or above that's available on the market. From terrible non-rares all the way up to the big boys of the Team of the Year. The rules are simple. No drafts and no loans allowed. Play a game with a card and they can be placed in the collection book with the aim of filling the entire thing by the end of FIFA 23. The series is streamed daily on TikTok and YouTube, so be sure to follow and subscribe for more, including weekly full-length episodes on YouTube. Today we've got 3 sets of FUT Champs rewards, multiple objectives, some SBCs completed, lots of big packs, teams used, and collection book progress. And we're going to start off with the objectives we did this week. But very quickly, before we do that, if you're having any coin problems, let me help you out. If you want to get some cheap coins for FIFA 23, then go and head over to IG Vault. You can get a massive discount on cheap and quick coins. Make sure you use my code Birdie at checkout and you will get yourself a nice discount on your coins. This does also include any SBCs that are in conjunction with objectives and stuff like that as well. So we start off with all of the Future Star swaps. Now, because I had to delay this episode for a little while, you're going to get all of the Future Star swap tokens in one video. And so here are the highlights of doing all of those SBCs. These were really, really cheap to do. And obviously, most of you will have done these and opened up these packs. Now, individual packs sometimes get uploaded as shorts and TikToks and stuff, so that's another reason to join the channels, so you don't have to wait all the way until the videos come out. Now, the Homegrown 11 and First Owner Fiesta were one of the hardest parts of this. A lot of people were struggling to get the 7 wins in 12 games, but we did manage to get every single token, including Silver Stars, which I really, really don't like, but we got it done and dusted. You also had to do the first part of some of these Future Star Academy players, such as Lindstrom and players like that. Vanderson SBC I did with some spare fodder. I decided to go with the right wing version, double 4-star compared to double 3. He can also play right back if I need him, maybe for objectives or something like that. We've got more tokens coming in as we go through. Then I did 86 Anthony Gordon. I decided not to use his 86 in FUT Champs, but maybe in the future. I went for this version of Timber because he looked like the better card. I then decided to do an old favourite, Stefan Jovetic. What a man he used to be with his Man City cards in the past. And I'll tell you what, I used him in Homegrown 11 and he balled out. I did do another Moments SBC, which you can see right here. Carlos Avella, along with our duplicate Rudiger right there. Another Silver Stars to get one of the final tokens right here. And then the last one was Thuram. I just had some big fodder from some of the packs that you are about to see. And so he looks really good. And so I decided to do him. So what did we get from all of the packs as part of this? Well, we start off with an 85 plus player pick where we get Jed Spence, Future Stars. I mean, he's not really worth much, but still, it's a Future Stars. 82 plus times 20 was the next big pack that we've opened up here, and I'm only going to show you the highlights that we've done. Obviously, this is over the course of about 2 weeks now. Diogo Costa's Future Stars, not too shabby. I then decided to do the 86 plus mixed campaign player pick, and this is where we get our massive pull this week, because you can get an OOP, an honorable mentions, a Future Stars, or a Centurions, and we get Kudus, Iago Aspas, and 500,000 coins Future Stars Adeyemi. What a card that is. Is he a tiny bit overpriced? Maybe. However, what a baller we now have in the club, along with our Jovetic that we did earlier for Bundesliga objectives and stuff like that. So that is sick. We then did an 82 times 20 again. You got these from doing the First Owner Fiesta. Each week you got an 82 times 20 if you did do the entire thing, so that was pretty good. And then we get into our tokens. So first up, Future Stars Team 1 player pack. Most people were getting absolute garbage from this. I was fully expecting to get a dupe. However, I got a half decent card here. Big boy Kalulu. Hyperlinks to Theo Hernandez. Hyperlinks to honorable mentions Manyan. We then went with the 84 times 20. And this is what we got in that one. One of the biggest packs. and we get Mavididididididi, 88 Inform, pretty good. Another Inform in there and some walkouts, so we got some fodder, hence why we did people like Choram. I then decided to whack myself into some drafts because, you know me, if you watch the streams, I love draft on this game, and we did really well. We won our first draft of the day and actually got some really, really nice packs here. Much better than what you would normally get. Best player came in the mega pack for this week, and this was a walkout. As you can see, Mr. Ruben Diaz. I then went into the next draft and got kicked out in the second game because the servers went down. Absolutely love to see it, don't you? I was smashing it as well. So we thought, that's not good enough. Let's do a third one. And as you can see right here, we won another. So we got robbed in the second draft, but won the first and third. And these are the rewards we got in this one. A 50k in gold pack. Not normally very good. However, look at this. For the gold cards that you can pull in this game, that is one of the best ones. We get a big VVD. Beautiful. And I will show you everything that I sold later in the video as well. 85 times 10 was the final massive pack from Future Star Swaps, and this is what we got in it. So in theory, one of the biggest packs of the entire year so far on the account. We get a road to the final, as this was opened a little bit later. Kevin Volland. It's okay. It's a card that I now don't have to buy. The rest of the pack, not bad. Some fodder in there, some good ratings. I'll take it. Now we move on to the first of 3 sets of FUT Champs rewards this week. First was rank 4, because we just didn't do that well. And here are all the picks of those. Lautaro Martinez being the highest rated in that one. And then we get ourselves a Luis Alberto. And we move on to the 84 plus picks. Now, luckily, we did get some special cards throughout these FUT Champs rewards. So it means that I don't have to buy them later on for the series. And then any of the tradable packs will always follow, like this one. Luka Modric in that one. And then I still don't know how to pronounce his name. He's not very good. Next week, we got rank 3, so a slight improvement. We went up to 16 wins right there. Got a cheeky Keylor Navas to whack in some kind of SBC. Some decent pulls coming in right here, not going to lie. The last one, not so much, but Chao Enrique still a decent card to get. Full set of 84s is not what you want to see, but what a shock. Tony Cruz, I pack him more than any other walkout, I swear, this year. My account is obsessed with him. We got both of his red picks this year. It's bizarre. I did get Joe Willock in one of the tradable packs, and then in the following one, we got Tammy Abraham. Now, the big boy. If you were not here on the weekend just gone, the stream went crazy. The viewership was insane because I went 18-2 on the road to glory. I'm still not really sure how, and that was the last goal of the weekend league. Thibaut Courtois scored a penalty. So here it is, rank 2 for the first time ever since they made it 20 wins, and this is what we got. In the first one, Kelechi Iheanacho had to take him. I'm a massive Leicester fan. It would be rude not to. And I actually made the right decision because he did not pop up again. In this one, we got Di Lorenzo. The second one was pretty stinky. In number 4, we got Canales as well. So some okay ratings. Then we move into the 84 pluses. Take KDB for the fodder. This one, not great. Jan Sommer. This one, not great. But then, an informed Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I know it doesn't mean as much as it used to, but it's still sick. And so that was amazing. We move on to the mixed campaign player pick. This one we open up and we get Dross. I ended up taking Fekir, but not very good. The remaining packs from this week, we got an informed Griffo 88 right here. This next one right here was another 88 inform in Dusan Vlahovic. So not too bad, to be honest with you. I got my first Champions League road to the final in Tuta. Not great. And then another inform, of course, it's going to be another 88 rated. This time it's going to be in the form of Rodri. And so, yeah, those were the packs from the last week or two. Crazy stuff. And so this is everything that I sold. So we've made a lot of coins. And the main reason why is because I've actually started to sell my transfer list. Crazy, mind-blowing decision, I know. But in the past, I'd just leave everything up there and then keep discarding stuff because I could not be bothered to sell it. But now I'm actually doing it It's crazy how many coins you make by not discarding stuff. You sell non-rares for 600 instead of discarding for 250. And so yeah, now we're up to over 1 million coins. I don't know exactly what the plan is for the team or to use the coins to try out some new players for the collection book yet, but that is what we're sat on. This is our team. I'm loving life right now, not gonna lie. We also used a couple of teams throughout those weeks to fill in some pages in the collection book. It's not been that much progress lately because I've just been grinding up the coins, but soon we need to have a day where we dedicate getting as many things done as possible. But here you can see that we did get some full nations filled out, which I think is a big thing, to try and work through them slowly but surely and just tick off these random players that are like 1 or like 4 of them for each nation. And so there you go. There are all of those. And so that brings us to the end of this week's episode of the collection book. The aim is to do one of these every week, encapsulating everything that's happened. And so hopefully you enjoy it. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, make sure you tune into the live streams to see our progress, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.